Good morning, all of the attendants. We are here Tuesday, April 16, 2024, for a special school board of education meeting. It is approximately 11:16 a.m. I would like to go ahead and call this meeting to order. Madam Clerk, can we please have a roll call?
Member Concha.
Here.
Member King.
Here.
Secretary Trujillo.
Here.
Vice President Spray.
Here.
President Flores.
Here. Next item on the agenda is the pledge of allegiance. To my right, you can stand, I'll lead us in pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item D is our land acknowledgement statement. It is respectful to recognize the unique and enduring relationship that exists between indigenous people and their traditional territories. We acknowledge that we are on the historic homeland of the Red Willow people within the original territory of Taos Pueblo. This acknowledgement will apply as a reminder of our ongoing efforts to respectfully recognize, honor, reconcile, and partner with the Red Willow people whose land and water we benefit from in this great valley of the Gila. Item E is approval of the meeting agenda. Any proposed changes or amendments to the agenda? Hearing none, I will go ahead and make a motion to approve the meeting agenda as presented. Got a second from Vice President Cynthia. Can you please get a roll call?
Member Concha.
Yes.
Member King.
Yes.
Secretary Trujillo. Vice President Spray.
Yes.
President Flores.
Yes. Okay, item F of the executive session. F1 pursuant to NMSA section 10-15-1H2 of the New Mexico Open Meetings Act, limited personnel matters specifically. Item F1A is interview semifinalists, which were conducted yesterday. Item F1B, with search consultant and legal counsel advice, the board will continue to review and discuss applicant information, including results of interviews and reference checks, which will be done this morning. Item F1C, to conduct further reference checks as needed or requested of the board. Item F1D, to discuss and deliberate regarding reducing the pool of semifinalists to the pool of finalists or finalists. With that said, the board will move into executive session to continue to review and discuss the applicant information based off the interviews conducted yesterday in hopes of reducing the pool of the 4 semifinalists to a pool of finalists or finalists. I will go ahead and make a motion to enter into executive session so that we can continue the review of the applicants and make some decisions. The time is 11:19 p.m. There is a motion on the second. We have a second from Vice President Cynthia. Could you please get a roll call, please?
Member Concha.
Yes.
Member King.
Yes.
Secretary Trujillo. Vice President Spray.
Yes.
President Flores.
Yes. So this time we'll enter to executive session. Go ahead and deliberate and discuss the semifinalists. All right, the board is out of executive session. Time now is 1:52. I will go ahead and make a motion to exit executive session.
Second.
Second from Vice President Cynthia. Can you take roll call?
Member Concha,
Yes.
Member King,
Yes.
Secretary Trujillo. Secretary Trujillo,
Yes.
Vice President Sprague,
Yes.
President Flores.
Yes. So approximately around 11:19 a.m., the board entered into executive session. F1 pursuant to NMSA section 10-15-1H2 of the Mexico Meetings Act, limited personnel matters, specifically in regards to item F1A. The board interviewed semifinalists on April 15th, 2024. In regards to item F1B, today, with search consulting and legal counsel advice, the board continued to review and discuss applicant information, including results of interviews and reference checks. In regards to F1C, conduct further reference checks as needed. At this time, there will be no necessity to conduct further reference checks as needed. In regards to item F1D, today, the board discussed and deliberated regarding reducing the pool of semifinalists to a pool of finalists. Moving along to item G of public comment. Nobody from the public is here, so we will forego public comment. Item H of new business, H1, board discussion and possible action to name finalists. That is an action item.
Let me finish. Do I have to name them?
Yes,
Do I have to name?
yes.
I would like to make a motion to, name the two finalists that were chosen by the board.
That's,
So
the action is to choose them,
the action is to choose the two
finalists.
finalists.
You want to name them?
And the two finalists are Dr. Antonio Layton Jr. and Ms. Renetta Mondragon.
So there is a motion on the table, by Secretary Trujillo.
A second.
We have a second from Board Member King. Please call for the roll.
Member Concha,
Yes.
Member King,
Yes.
Secretary Trujillo,
Yes.
Vice President Sprague,
Yes.
President Flores.
Yes. Item H2, authorize JG Consulting to proceed with notifying unsuccessful finalists. I would like to make a motion to authorize JG Consulting to proceed with notifying the unsuccessful finalists, semifinalists.
Second.
We have a second from Vice President Cynthia. Can you please call for the roll?
Member Concha,
Yes.
Member King,
Yes.
Secretary Trujillo,
Yes.
Vice President Sprague,
Yes.
President Flores.
Yes. Item I, upcoming topics and meetings. H1 topics, we do have a board meeting with, a presented agenda for Wednesday, April 23rd, 2024. So we will forego, naming topics for upcoming meeting. Aside from item I2, there will be, so item I2 is a regular board meeting, April 17th, April 17th, 2024, at House High School at 6:00 p.m. Item I3 is a special board meeting, April 22nd at 2024, to commence here at the administration building, where the board will conduct a finalist interview with one of the candidates to be named. And item I4, a special board meeting, April 23rd, 2024, which will commence here at the administration building, for the board to conduct a finalist interview with the candidate to be named. Both those times on those dates have not been said, do we see a perceived time?
Time. Recommending we meet here first. And then go to lunch. Do the whole thing at lunch. What do you recommend?
I think we need to have that discussion with, one of the board members, and I think our contact is we sprayed.
Okay,
Okay, so that we can kind of finalize that second stage, so we can discuss that, but, it can be done both ways. You can meet here and then meet off-site, or you can meet off-site and then.
I think for the sake of a meeting, that we will meet here, start it, or is there?
So what we would do, what I would recommend we do on April 22nd is make it a standalone meeting, executive session, where you don't have to, you don't have to come into open at all. And I can script that for you. And then your, April 23rd, we could either do the same thing, an executive session that's standalone, so you don't have to come here first. And then set a time certain for when you have to go in and go into open, or you can, again, we can talk about that and obviously bring you in as well.
I
President Flores for agenda setting.
Okay, but so, in regards to both of those, why don't we just meet here,
Okay,
and then from here we
since you're used
will,
to that, okay,
just,
start here.
start here. We'll have an agenda for the April 22nd and 23rd meetings. We will all meet here. We'll set the agenda. And then we'll, move into the meeting as per the set agenda and then go from there.
Perfect, okay.
So with that being said, items I3 and I4 for the dates of April 22nd and 23rd. The board will meet here. Can we set on a time? Do we want to just go ahead and decide on a time right away collectively? 11:30, if we're gonna do like a lunch thing. So,
Yeah.
so for, the board meetings of April 22nd and 23rd, we will meet here at the administration building at 11:30 to have our finalist interviews as to the agenda that will be set. Item J is adjournment, so we'll adjourn.
Wait, question. I said, we're gonna have someone set appointment at the restaurant. I said, someone's gonna make that appointment at the restaurant.
Yeah, so we'll do that in the agenda. So I think our consultants will.
Yeah, I thought, Cynthia, didn't you, or Christina indicate you were working on it, or just the POs?
No,
Someone
I'll-
called you about it, or you called me
I
about
had
it.
called you about it. We're working on the POs to get those in place.
Okay.
And I think we're ready for them. We just need to know the restaurant.
Yeah.
Where it's gonna be.
And
And
so
then
the
the
main,
martyrs.
the main thing is you want, obviously a completely confidential private space.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Kimberly, I talked to her about it. Is the little casita, the little house that's separate? That's another building that's.
I know,
Yeah. Okay,
that'll be empty that day.
yeah, I talked to Kimberly last week about it. If you wanna call her. and let
I
her
know.
Yeah, let her know.
I'll check with her and see if it works. If not, we'll probably do the side room at Lambert, so the little room is private.
so
But I'll let you know.
location will need to be specified in the agenda at least 72 hours ahead, so that we'll just need to.
Obviously, okay. I've got her number, Kimberly. I'll call her when I leave. And then I'll let you know no matter which place.
I'll need to know by tomorrow.
Answer your question, that answer your question. So there's a motion on the table to adjourn,
Second,
second from board member King. Roll.
Member Concha,
Yes.
Member King,
yes.
Secretary Trujillo,
Yes.
Vice President Sprague,
Yeah.
President Flores.
Yes, the time for the record is 2:01 PM.
So you're gonna be here Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say.
Thank you.